Hello class, welcome to week 6 of our course. This week we're going to be putting a lot of the things we've worked on in earlier weeks and putting them into designing 1 week of content. So as far as resources for this week, I've got a couple articles for you. One is looking at why students are unsuccessful in online classes and maybe some ways we can kind of see why students struggle and how we can incorporate things into our course that might help those types of students. And then there's another one about pedagogy and just the idea of again, designing our online course and kind of a little bit of a backward design type approach to that. Your main topic this week, or your main assignment this week, is to create 1 week of online content. So in the resources, I've put together a template for you. So I have a template on Google Docs, and if you're someone that's familiar with Google Docs, you can go in and just make a copy of that and then start adding to that. If you're somebody that uses Microsoft Word, you can make a copy of that and just copy and paste it into Word if you want to. But I've got a template for you that's blank. And then I also have a filled out one, kind of like an example that I created. The example that I've created is kind of the bare minimum. If you want to expand upon it and add some more to it, that's great. And then I did a short little kind of like 4-minute video that just kind of describes the template and the example. So go ahead and check those out, but have fun with that this week. I want you to really kind of build a course that you think might be a fun course to teach. You're only coming up with 1 week of content. There are things we want you to put in there, like a Web 2.0 tool. How are you going to grade your assignment? What's the assignment going to look like? What type of interaction are you going to have between students? What type of interaction do you want to have between teacher and instructor? Those types of things, but have fun. On the example that I put, it was a high school digital photography class, for example. So you can do whatever grade level, whatever content you want, have a little bit of fun with it, but come up with 1 week of content. And then for the forum this week, I wanted you just to kind of go through why you decided to put some of those things in your class. For example, if you wanted to talk a little bit about, what type of student-to-student collaboration you wanted to incorporate, or maybe you have a really good example for something you want to use with a Web 2.0 tool. Go ahead and talk about that. It's due, like all the other forums, at the end of the day on Thursday. But one thing that I'd encourage you is if you do have your content done, you could go ahead and copy and paste that into the forum and just kind of let the other students see what you did. And then maybe they'll have a question, or they can look at it and say, oh, I really like how you did this interaction, or that would really work well for a class that I'd like to teach. So if you could get it done before Thursday, if you want to just pop it in there, that would kind of be like your explanation of how you created stuff. So have a fun time with this assignment this week. Can't wait to see what you guys come up with. And we're closing in on the end of the course. So next week we'll kind of wrap some stuff up. But go ahead and read those articles and then create 1 week of content. If you guys have any questions, definitely let me know, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. All right, thanks guys.